Disappointment that I have decided to part ways with Tom. Continued collaboration with Tom is no longer possible.
All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. I've got a couple of interesting stories for you guys today, so let's get straight into it here. The first story, as you guys may have seen on Jujimufu's channel, he did a video announcing that he can no longer collaborate with Tom Boyden. So the channel with over 1 million subscribers, formerly known as Juji and Tom, which has not had any new videos posted in the past couple months, is now changed back to just Jujimufu. Now, Juji's tone in his video was very solemn and very serious, and since we never see Juji solemn and serious, a lot of people were messaging me and asking, do I think this is like some kind of joke, a troll, an April Fool's type of thing? Do you think they're just yanking our chain? And the answer to that question is no. Unfortunately, I believe this is a very real breakup, I guess you could call it, and I did a little bit of digging, and I'll show you guys only the title of this, but there is a lawsuit filed as of January 22nd, 2021 between Aaron Borsati, John Call, derivatively on behalf of Grip Genie LLC, they are the plaintiffs, versus Tom Boyden, the defendant, and Grip Genie LLC, nominal defendant. So I'm just going to show you guys the title. If you did a little bit of digging, it's very easy to find. It's all public record, but there's no reason for me to go into any of the accusations in this video. Just know, yes, I believe it's a real breakup or whatever you want to call it. Yes, it does look like there's currently a lawsuit between the two parties. So it sucks to see, but honestly, I wish the best for both these guys. They both seem like good guys, and you hate to see something like this happen. So I guess just try to respect their privacy to some extent. I mean, I've gotten more messages about this in the past 24 hours than really anything all week. Everyone's asking me if I think it's real. Everyone's asking me if I think it's just a joke. Everyone's asking me why, what happened, this, that, and the other. And just to simply answer the question, it looks like it's very real, and I'm sure it really sucks for both people involved. But essentially, there is a lawsuit involving Grip Genie, and it is basically Juji versus Tom. All right, now next up in the news, Larry Wheels. A story from Larry Wheels. He's training with his training partner there, and he posted this video. They're doing an incline press, and he tears his pec during the incline press. So currently they're doing a GoFundMe for Ryan Crowley, who's the guy in this video that tears his pec. So the caption says, "Warning, graphic, I have started a GoFundMe for Ryan Crowley 97 to help support him for his surgery. His insurance does not cover it. It was a complete tear off the bone. Please help. Check my bio to find the link, and please share and donate if you can. Anything will help." So the link is in Larry Wheels' Instagram bio, and I will also share the link in the description box below. So shout out to Larry and shout out to Ryan Crowley. I hope he has a speedy recovery from that off-the-bone pec tear. All right, now let's dive into some more positive stuff here. Let's get into some physique updates here. We got a physique update from Nick Walker, 8 weeks out from the New York Pro, where he'll be facing off with Blessing Awodibu, Justin Rodriguez, and possibly some other big names. Starting with a front double bicep with somewhat crunched abdominals, which I think is a much better look for Nick than the way he was hitting the front double bicep before. I think it makes his waist look a lot smaller, and it makes his abs look a lot more separated. He's looking, in most of these pictures that he's posted recently, to me, he's looking a lot tighter than he was looking. You can tell like a noticeable difference in detail and just overall tightness. I think Nick is looking really good in these updates that he's posted. And I like his caption there. He says, "This won't be easy for anyone." Now, Nick's main rival at this point seems to be Blessing Awodibu. You guys know by now they've had a ton of back and forth on social media, commenting each other's posts, talking smack. Blessing recently posted a back training video because Blessing is 7 weeks out from the Indy Pro. So the Indy Pro is a week before the New York Pro. The Indy Pro will be Blessing's actual debut show, and then the New York Pro the following week will be the showdown with Nick Walker. So a lot of people have made the comment that Blessing's strong point versus Nick is his back. I do believe that Blessing has a much better back than Nick, and I think the width of Blessing's back further accentuates the V-taper that Blessing has, and it makes his waist look even smaller because he's got that crazy upper body width enhanced by the back. And I think this recent video posted by Blessing is a perfect example of that fact. But like we've said before, Blessing has a really good back, but he rarely shows his legs. And Nick has really good legs, but I feel like Nick also rarely shows his back. So I think they're going to balance each other out pretty well. and be a pretty even match for each other, Blessing versus Nick. But as always, let me know in the comment section below which of these two you think is going to come out on top in 8 weeks at the New York Pro, Blessing Awodibu or the young Nick Walker. And now, a word from our sponsors over at Built Bar. All right, guys, today's video is sponsored by Built Bar. Now, I was pretty excited for this sponsorship because Built Bar is not your average protein bar. Even far before they ever offered to sponsor a video, I tried this a couple years back, and they're a really unique, really flavorful bar. And the unique flavors are really what attracted me to this brand initially. They've got flavors like orange. That's a flavor I remember trying a few years ago. Mint brownie, peanut butter brownie. I already ate all the peanut butter ones out of there. Banana nut bread really surprised me. That was pretty good. Caramel brownie, carrot cake, cherry barcia, coconut almond, coconut cookies and cream, double chocolate, raspberry, salted caramel, toffee, almond, and more flavors. And I'm not just saying this because they're sponsoring the video. Even the fruity flavors mixed with chocolate that you might not expect to be good really impress me. And every one of these flavored bars is under 200 calories, and most of them are in the 17 to 20 grams of protein range. So if you want to try one of the 18 flavors of Built Bar, click the link below. And if you want to help support the channel, click the link below because these sponsorships help out a great deal. So give Built Bar a try. You won't regret it. Now, next up in the news, I wanted to discuss who I believe is one of the best bodybuilders on the planet, but is outside of the IFBB, and that is IFBB Elite Pro, Michal Krizo, who's about 18 days out. I think it's maybe 16 now. I think I saw this a couple days ago. So maybe 16 days out from his next professional show with the IFBB Elite Pro, and that will be the Siberian Pro Show, the Siberian Power Pro Show. And Michal's been posting some physique updates and some training videos where he looks absolutely nutty how good he looks. I mean, the graininess that he has to his physique is one of the things that really impresses me. He's got crazy big arms. I would say the only thing he really needs to work on is his legs. But he's definitely a guy that I hope to see one day on the Olympia stage. I've mentioned this before, but there is a little bit of controversy surrounding the split between the IFBB Pro League and the IFBB Elite Pro. The Pro League is what we have here with the Olympia. The Elite Pro is mostly international competitions, and most of the bodybuilders that you're familiar with that are in the Olympia are not competing in the Elite Pro. Michal is one of them. But hopefully one day we'll get the opportunity to see him on stage with the best of the best on the Olympia stage, because I think he is one of the best, and I'd like to see how he stacks up with some of the guys from the Pro League. But he will be competing in about 2 weeks at the Siberian Power Pro Show. Now, I don't think I've talked about this one yet in a video. The next story, Keone Pearson, this latest physique update picture. I believe I posted this on the community tab of my channel, but I never discussed it in a video. This, I believe, is a screenshot or a picture taken the same day as the last video that we saw of Keone. But this particular physique update set of photos or videos or whatever, I think is one of the most impressive that Keone has ever released relative to being a 212 competitor. I will say this only one more time. Well, probably not. I'll probably say it more than once. But if Keone is able to bring this physique shredded to the Olympia stage in 212, this physique, this structure, this size, in great condition, he will undoubtedly be the next 212 Mr. Olympia, or at least win the 212 Olympia one day. With this physique, shredded, he wins the Olympia all day. Look at the roundness he's got, the insertions, the muscle bellies, the structure, just the sheer genetics that Keone has and the way that he's been able to fill out his frame. If he's able to condition that muscle, he is going to be arguably one of the most dangerous bodybuilders in that division. And keep in mind, Keone is still very young too. He's in his early 20s, so he's got a ton of potential, but he's already fulfilled a lot of that potential. Give the guy some time. I think we're going to see something really, really spectacular. And the final story that I have for you guys today, another physique update from Patrick Moore, who is deep into his offseason looking to put on some size and make improvements to his physique. One of the main things Patrick has been criticized for is his back. People think he needs a bigger back, a denser back, a more detailed back. Patrick showing off a back double bicep pose, showing that he's been making improvements in that direction. And I think when Patrick makes his return to the stage, whether that's 2021 or 2022, we will see a much improved physique, and I think he's going to shut the mouths of a lot of haters. when we see Patrick next. So that's going to wrap it up for the video today, guys. I hope you did, in fact, enjoy it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already for more videos just like this one. As always, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Nick, Strength, and Power, signing out.